Hi you guys, so I'm back for my Married to Medicine review. This one I did not take notes on, so I'm just gonna kind of be going through it, as it's playing on the DVR. So the first thing, this episode wasn't that good either for some reason. The only thing that was good to me tonight was this damn reunion, Real Housewives of Atlanta. This episode wasn't that good to me either, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and do this review. For Married to Medicine. So first, we start off with Dr. Jackie at home with the kids, talking with the kids or whatnot, and just being a mom, not Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone with the kids, being a mom, getting them ready for school or whatnot. Her kids kind of got a little sassy mouth or whatever. They all do their thing. Then we move on to Toya. I just don't even like talking about Toya, y'all, for real. I don't even like talking about Toya. She'll need to come back. I'm sick of her. Move on, Toya, shopping for this house, spending some more of this damn man money. Keep going. So anyway, we move on to Khaleesi Nicole. She's getting prepared for the WIN conference that she's hosting. She is just really nervous about her cancer situation, but she's gonna push forward for this WIN conference, which is Women's Empowerment Network. She's going to go ahead and push forward for that. So she's really nervous. And I like Lisa Nicole, actually. So far, I'm liking her as part of the show. She's like the voice of reason. Move on to Quad. She walks up into the Rico Chappelle store with her dogs and just talking to him about being the designer for the dog line that she's creating. And, they seem to have a pretty dynamic relationship. She said they went to college together, whatever. So, yeah, they're talking about that. He's drawing up some sketches for her and just going to kind of be the one to be the designer and make some sketches. So it's new to him because he normally does dresses and clothes, stuff like that. So he's doing his dog line, and it's just kind of new for him. Then we move on to Dr. Simone in the office with Mariah, and Mariah is there to basically talk about having a baby. Freezing her eggs. Now, Dr. Simone tells her, as a doctor, being that Mariah did reveal that she is 35 years old. 35 years old. So she's basically just telling her that, this is not the best thing to freeze your eggs. What you want to do is just go ahead and have a baby because you're at that age right now, and you may as well go ahead and do it. Mariah talks about how she's nervous to do it. I don't know why, because she already got 2 kids or whatever. Then she talked about it. Dr. Simone asked her about the Quad situation. So she tells her that, she's just really kind of spending time with her family. She's good. She knows Quad is good. And she's kind of not sure if she's going to come up to the women's empowerment thingy because her husband is going to get a hair plug consultant. First of all, your husband is a doctor. He doesn't need you to come along with him to get no damn hair plug consult. And it's a consultant at that. So it's not something that's going to take all day and all night. So whatever, Dr. Simone just kind of was like, I would be glad to see you at the conference. Boom. So then we move on to, let's see, where we, Quad is going to meet with her lawyer to meet with the investor for this dog couture line. The investor comes in, black guy supposedly got all his money into the music industry based on what the lawyer said. He comes in, he's kind of just giving her this look. Like, what the hell? You got me in the pet business. Now, she said it is a $1 billion business. I get it. But this guy's giving her this look. She's talking about these dog clothes and all this stuff. So he just kind of looking like, okay. He's trying to get it. So he did say he understood the vision. But he does want to see some sketches. Gave her 30 days before she go on vacation to kind of throw some money at it. The lawyer said it was like millions of dollars. So we're going to see if this investor's going to kick in and throw some money at her situation. The dog jumped or fell off the damn table, and I just hate, I love my dog lover, so I hate to see that. And she closed the dog up in the door. Like, come on, Fire. These are your kids, okay? Alright, so then we move on to, let's see where we going next. Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly and her daughter in the kitchen cooking up breakfast for her husband. And she's talking to her daughter. Her daughter is still the sassy little girl, whatever, or Laura. So they talking, and she's talking about she's a vegetarian now and whatnot. So then they go on to talk about Dr. Heavenly is telling this little girl, however old she is, 7 or 8, like she needs to be submissive, this, and that. I'm like, is this the time, really? Is this the time to have this conversation with your daughter? But whatever. She talking to her about that. They sit down and eat. She's telling her husband, that basically after she's meeting these women, she just does not. She sees a lot of things. She sees one of them is career driven, not really making time for the family, and she was just like, being submissive is not a bad thing or not a bad word. She talked to her husband, and he was like, if you wanted to, be at home mom, you could be that. But if you want to be out and venture out of your career, you could be that. So he's not really like stern, like you must be submissive to me. He is okay with her having a career because that's what she wants to do. So I mean, I guess I get it. If this works for them, fine. She's like, if a man like my husband, I could be submissive to him. So I guess it depends on the guy that you're with and how open and understanding he is to anything that you want to do versus just being a submissive ass bitch. Okay. Alright, so the WIN conference starts and all the people coming in and whatnot for the conference. They kind of just stand up for the conference. Lisa Nicole actually does have a nice turnout. I think it's like over 300 people. And so, like I said, because she has this self-made story, it's really, everybody's kind of come out to hear her. So everybody's coming out. They have great energy in the room and everything. And then Toya comes in and they have an intermission in the show. And Toya gets up. Now, I didn't hear, I'm going to go back. Because I didn't hear Toya come in and speak to anybody. I don't know if they took that out. You know how they be editing the show or whatnot. So I didn't hear Toya come in and speak initially. But when they had an intermission, Toya got up and she was just like, hello, how are you? Are we yelling today? Or something like that, she said. So Dr. Simone was like, don't do it. Like, don't bring it. Don't even bring it to me. Because, this is an event that this is last place that we need to be talking about it. So she was like, she tells Dr. Jack, she's starting it up. She's coming to me, telling me, are we going to be yelling? She's like, don't start none. It won't be none, And I understand it. Like, why the fuck is Toya even talking about that at this damn event? It's ridiculous. Like, that is the problem, Toya. You have no tact, you have no class, and you just doing shit anytime, any kind of way. So anyway, they go back into this little tranquility lounge in the back of the little spot or whatnot, and so this is when Dr. Jackie is telling, Dr. Simone, like, we're gonna be nice or whatever. She's like, I'm being nice, So Toya's sitting back. She kind of walked off from them like she's going to get her manicure or pedicure that they give her for the tranquility thing. So she kind of walks off from them, and Lisa Nicole was like, I noticed Toya left from us. Is everything okay? So she was like, everything is fine. Dr. Simone was like, I'm fine, And so Toya over by herself. So Claude asked Dr. Simone, she's like, I'm fine. She's like, if you want to have a conversation, you just have to have a brain to have a conversation with me. So she's basically saying, I'm not talking to Toya because Toya is stupid as hell. So Toya is still over there, like sitting back over there, sulking or whatnot, and just kind of peering and looking. And I just cannot stand Toya. I cannot stress that enough. I don't like her. Okay, just don't. So anyway, she says something about they cut Dr. Simone kind of going back and forth about it. Dr. Simone calling her dumb. And Lisa just went over to ask her, like, what's the issue? And she was like, do you really think it was an issue like that? She's like, do I really feel like she was gyrating on my husband? So Toya's whole issue is Dr. Simone is not taking accountability for what she did on this ugly-ass husband of hers, even when she put her hand up. I get it. Dr. Simone, please just acknowledge it so we can be done. It's fourth damn episode, and I don't want to keep talking about this shit, okay? So anyway, we move on from that. Next, they go back from the intermission and they have another speaker. Dr. Heavenly shows up. Dr. Jackie is supposed to speak, but they didn't show that. Mariah shows up, and Mariah and Clyde go back. They have another intermission, and Mariah and Clyde go back into the tranquility suite, and they start because Dr. Simone is trying to bring this up at this place with Mariah. So her and Mariah talking, and I guess Quad overheard their conversation or whatnot, and she walked over. She was like, "What y'all talking about?" So Dr. Simone, like, we're just talking about the conference, blah 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 blah. So this is when Quad and Mariah go back into it. Quad seems to be so hurt about this situation, just like, I was a friend to you, you was a friend, you just really hurt me, and you're lying about what happened at STK, which I totally believe Quad's side because there's too many sides to that story, and Mariah's the only one with a different side. So I believe Quad's story. And then she talks about Mariah. She was like, she was like a sister. Mariah was like, sisters don't air dirty laundry. So we haven't got to what the dirty laundry was aired yet. We don't know anything about that. She said Rico Chappelle was talking about, telling her what she said about her, and she was like, so you're gonna believe him, you the fool, and all of this that stuff. So Quad, did kind of get emotional. Mariah kept apologizing. She was just like, I'm sorry, and just because I'm not crying, I still mean I'm sorry. But there was no resolution at the time. She told her she was basically, manipulative, and she was just like, I'm not going to come off of my chariot and throw tomatoes with you. And, yeah, it kind of went off like that. So we'll see what happens next week. But in my opinion, here's the thing. I think Mariah's a liar. I think she's not being 100% honest about what happened. I think that I believe Quad in this situation. Only because I read Frankie Danigas, he was there, He ain't gonna even lie, he ain't on the show. And I do feel that Toya needs to go. Like, Toya is irrelevant to this entire cast. They didn't really show too much of Dr. Jackie today. But yeah, that was pretty much the juice happened at the very last 5 or 10 minutes of the show, which was the argument between Quad and Mariah. Otherwise, it was kind of a boring episode, Hopefully these shows get better, because I'm ready to get some juice in. Like, seriously, I'm ready for these reviews to get juicy. What's today? So today is Monday. We got tomorrow. I don't have any reviews for tomorrow, and then I don't think. Let me see. Because see now, all these new seasons are starting now. So let's see what we got. Yeah, we ain't got nothing for tomorrow. So reviews won't pick back up until Wednesday, when we have R&B Divas kick in. And let's see what else. Love and Hip Hop leak. Okay, so I'm looking at. Hold up, y'all. Wednesday. That can't be right. Let me go back up. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, y'all, look. So I'm on my box, right? My DVR, ATCU verse. I got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta starting tomorrow. I will be reviewing that tomorrow. But look, y'all. So I go on down to Wednesday, and it's another Love and Hip Hop, and it shows. It says Love and Hip Hop Atlanta leaked, and it says this is the original air date 5/7, which is Wednesday. So I don't really know what that is, but it's got another Love and Hip Hop coming up on Wednesday. I'm gonna do Hollywood Exes on Wednesday. So Wednesday is gonna be, I don't know what's up with that other Love and Hip Hop situation, but Wednesday is gonna be so tomorrow. Well, today I'm gonna do Love and Hip Hop. It'll probably be up tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'm gonna do R&B Divas and whatever this other Love and Hip Hop. Y'all check that out on y'all box, because it's showing I got a scheduled Love and Hip Hop, a brand new one on the 7th, which I'm not sure why, but yeah, check it out. And then that's it. Then I'll be back for next week. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe. I'm looking for new subscribers. Subscribe. Yeah, but thank you for watching.